Geeks and geekettes, this is your old comic book pal, Chuck Dixon, with an Ask Chuck Dixon Extra, a little something. Wanted to fill you in on what I've been up to this week and where I've been. I actually left the house. I actually left the state. In support of Alphacore #1, which, if you haven't heard, is the latest release from the Rippaverse. It's available now at rippaverse.com. Be available now through January, but if you want some of the special goodies that are limited, you might want to jump in now. And it's doing very, very well. We are closing in on 900,000 in the first week, and 8,000 or so copies sold. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very relieved because this is my first foray into the Rippaverse, and I didn't want it to fail. I didn't want it to disappoint Mr. July and his wonderful crew of people. I wanted to make sure it performed, and it is performing. I'm very, very, very pleased. And, you know, Eric invited me a few months ago to basically contribute to his universe. I like it because I like the Rippaverse because it's what I call a blue sky superhero universe. It's not a downer. These aren't feel bad comics. These are the classic, inspirational superhero stories that we all grew up on. And I really like what he's doing, and I'm so glad I got to contribute to all of it. And I contributed this week in a big way. Eric flew me to his warehouse outside of Dallas, and I spent a whole day there. And I met all of his crew, and they're all fantastic people. Every single one of them did their very best to make me feel at home. Treated me like a king, treated me like a comic book god, which always makes me somewhat uncomfortable, but okay. I'll take it. And it was a terrific trip, and I spent a lot of the day making videos with Eric, as well as signing 1,000 or more copies of Alphacore #1, which I should mention, this ain't a pamphlet comic. This is a 100-page graphic novel, and a complete story done in one story, exploring the folks of Alphacore. If you don't know anything about Alphacore from reading Isom, Alphacore is a trio of superheroes who are not your usual masked vigilante secret identity types. They are public figures. In fact, they are public servants. They are police officers with badges and all the rest of it. And they serve as a sort of super SWAT team for the police department of Florispark, the fictional city in which most of the action in the Rippaverse takes place. And the story is a lot of the kind of superhero action you want, lovingly, beautifully drawn by Joe Bennett, and but it's also a police procedural mystery. There's a lot of street level crime stuff. I introduce at least a half dozen new supervillains, and it's I'm very, very excited about it. It's a very it's a very interesting story to work on. It's a very fascinating universe to work in, and Eric has given me free reign to play in his sandbox. Only correcting my course every once in a while when I'm do something that violates continuity, but generally we've been getting along fantastic, building this new world, building this new reality for these superheroes, and I look forward to doing more. In fact, I have done. I've written 2 more projects and a planned 4th project for Rippaverse, and we'll continue on as long as they have me and as long as these campaigns are successful. So if you want to head on over, I'm gonna get the link down here below the video. If you want to head on over and secure yourself a copy of Alphacore #1 and maybe a T-shirt or something else. There's some really cool T-shirts. I'm gonna get myself a couple. But I just want to let you know that the core of all of this What appeals to me about the Rippaverse and about what Eric and his folks are doing is they're very serious about it. They're very earnest. They don't take themselves real seriously. They're a real fun bunch of people, but they take this work very, very seriously, and they're all on the same page. And that enthusiasm is infectious. I mean, I was stunned by how into this project I got and how into this project Joe Bennett got. You know, a lot of times you work with a penciler and they're a hired guy and they're doing their best work and everything else, but you know, it's a job. But Joe has been like, what if we did this? What if we did that? His enthusiasm level for this is so high, it's infectious. It got me even more enthusiastic. So we keep throwing ideas at Eric, and I'd be happy to work with Joe Bennett and work with Eric and work with all of these folks till the wheels come off. You know me. If you do know me, I get involved in the universe. I get involved in a project. I'm on it, baby. I'm on it to the end. I'm on it till they throw me off the ride. So anyway, that's it. I just want to let you know what's going on. Let you know about Alphacore #1. And that's it. I'll see you down the road. Thanks for watching.